Hey, yo, brothers, I'm watching the Daily Wrap Up crew. Shout out to the Daily Wrap Up crew. Go ahead and take a look on their channel and subscribe to their channel if you like their shit. Or don't if you don't like it. It's up to you. Anyways, the topic of conversation today is BBLs and BBL culture. And do women get BBLs for men's attention? And brothers, obviously, women get BBLs for a man's attention. Women love to garner the attention from a man because naturally women are looking for a man to protect them, provide for them, and take care of them, and give them resources and money. And they know that they can get that as long as they have a nice body, have a nice ass. All throughout the pandemic, there was a lot of people committing various forms of fraud, with credit card fraud, government fraud, fixing your fixing your credit. That was fraud in itself. I mean, people selling all types of courses. Everybody was an expert. Everybody was making money during the pandemic, and a lot of women had excess money, whether it be because of legitimate reasons or illegitimate reasons. And what ended up occurring is they having that abundance of money, they were able to get BBLs. They were able to get their bodies done. A lot of women were getting their bodies done because they know if you have a fat ass, that's pretty much the key to every so-called black man's heart, especially the black man. The so-called black man loves a woman with a very firm, nice shaped backside with a lot of fat in it, to the point where black men are even attracted to women that are 40, 50, 60 pounds overweight. But because her weight is evenly distributed all throughout her body, she looks good. Brothers, a lot of women are what I call proportionately obese, symmetrically obese. They are obese, but because their obesity is properly proportioned all throughout their body, evenly throughout their body, is distributed in all the right places, their obesity is okay and it's acceptable and it's appealing. And hey, aesthetically, it's cool to look at, but in general, brothers, health problems. Once you reach a certain weight, now you're starting to put a certain level of pressure and a level of weight on and force on your structural system, your skeletal system, and you're going to have problems as you age. There's a lot of women and fat people and overweight people and obese people that have hip problems, back problems, knee problems. They have a hard time getting up out of their chair sometimes. Let's call it what it is. Being overweight is not okay. Big Mama is overweight. Now she got gout. She got type 2 diabetes. It's important that we take care of our physical health and our weight. I'll be damned if you get a woman pregnant and she's 240 pounds. Now she gets pregnant, she mushrooms and balloons to 280 pounds. Now she's bigger than prime LeBron James. She's bigger than Zion Williamson. Well, Zion Williamson don't weigh that damn much, baby. So let's understand these things. It's a very deep, nuanced discussion to have. But in general, BBL culture is really speaking to a much larger issue at hand. Too much emphasis being placed on the woman's body and not enough emphasis being placed on a woman's conduct, character, and her femininity. But anyways, let's tap into this, brothers.
Men don't really understand women. BBL is something that everybody was like, these women don't need.
Brothers, I agree with that 100%. Most men do not understand women, and this is one of the number one reasons why I say that young brothers under the age of 25, because your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25. You're not an adult until you're 25, for real, at least. And obviously, as well as you being able to stand on your own 2 feet. But most men don't understand women, especially young boys. And that's the reason why they get into these relationships and have unrealistic expectations for the conduct and the character of a woman. They have unrealistic dating standards when it comes to the woman, and they don't understand the modern day woman. They don't understand the difference between what the woman actually is and what you would like for the woman to be, or the idea of the what a wife is in your mind. These women have no interest in being wives, brothers. These women want to be taken care of, and they want you to do all the work. They want you to pay for everything while they pay for nothing and have all their money just to themselves. If so, in the event that it's time to leave you and get up and skate and skirt, they can just get up and go and have all the money to themselves and you left with nothing. No, brothers, no, no. I don't think you brothers know what you're signing yourself up for. Once again, brothers should not be having any children with these women. You should not have a child with a woman until you have proven that woman and you have proven yourself. You have to prove yourself worthy. That's why there's supposed to be a man in that woman's life that's going to prove and vet that man so that he can prove that that man is actually worthy of being husband material.
Be getting BBLs, but I mean, I feel like it's their woman body. They can do what they want to do. It's like men.
Brothers, this is a big conundrum. A lot of brothers be inside of a woman talking about some, ooh, yeah, this coochie mine, this coochie mine, this coochie mama, this mine. I just mine. Ain't nobody hitting it like me. I'm just mine. Brothers, that a woman's coochie mama is not yours. Her coochie is hers, and she's gonna do whatever she wants with it. Brothers, I don't know why most of y'all would be worried about your girl cheating on you anyway. Why would you would lose sleep at night and lose y'all sanity? You probably 9 times out of 10 not the first dude that's hit it, and you probably not gonna be the last dude that's hit it. And more than likely, the way this society is structured, she's probably been ejaculated in several times. She's probably had a child, probably has more than one child. So we need to keep these things in mind, brothers. Like most of these women, they're not they're no, they're not worth crashing out over, brothers. So don't crash out over no damn woman. Don't, please don't. It'll be the worst decision you'll ever make because there's so many dudes sitting in jail right now and sitting in the grave right now because they crashed out over a broad, over a bitch, bro. Don't do it.
I always think the BBLs for them when sometimes it's for the women. Like it's not the
It is for the women because there's a rise in lesbianism in the so-called black community. There's a rise in lesbianism in the world. Brothers, I saw a Shade Room post a picture of Ruby Rose, and I was absolutely appalled when I went through the comment section, and it came to my realization that all of these women wanted to bump cooter mamas with Ruby Rose, man. They all wanted to eat Ruby Rose box. It was more women in that comment section talking about how sexy Ruby Rose was and how they wanted to bump cooter mamas with her than men. It was amazing. There are so many women that are attracted to other women in this society, and the Skittle and Starburst community is rising more and more every day. The veils have been opened, the seals are being opened, and that spirit of Skittle, shall I say, is plaguing the world. Everybody wants to be a pansexual now. Everybody is into everything. Like Wayne Brady came out and said he's a pansexual. I bet that was a weight lifted off of his shoulders. I bet he was tired of hiding. And that's the thing, brothers. A lot of people are tired of hiding. They're tired of hiding who they are. They want to be free and let the whole world know that they like man butt. So, in general, there's going to be more man butt stuff being pushed in society. There's going to be more carpet munching being pushed and plagued throughout society. That's only going to get worse. So, yes, women are getting BBLs to attract other women as well.
image for the men all the time.
You telling me women getting those big old donkey asses for themselves?
Yeah.
These are lies that women tell themselves. It's like a dude saying, "I'm about to go get my penis extended an extra few inches. I'm just doing this for me." No, bruh, you're doing that because you want to be able to engage in intercourse and satisfy the woman you with more. And you're more than likely, you're probably insecure about the plumbing that you have in your, pants. Just call it what it is. I mean, that's you're probably insecure about that, so you feel the need to add to surgery for it. In general, brothers, women like to lie to themselves. They love to lie to themselves. They're creatures of delusion. They're creatures of opinion. They're not creatures of fact. They're not creatures of reality. It's their reality. It's their facts. That's how it is. Their emotions are what dictate and determine the facts. And until you understand that, brothers, you are not ready to be with the woman. You are not at all. In general, the worst lies we tell are the ones we tell ourselves. Those are the worst lies because we start to believe our own lies, and we live in a world of our own delusion, a cloud of our own delusion that rains all over us and drenches us until the point until we are forced to accept reality. And that's the problem with the woman. That cloud of delusion that she's breeded, it's raining on her hard. And the more this society starts to collapse, because the bricks are falling more and more every day, the foundation is cracking more and more every day. The more this societal structure starts to collapse, the woman is going to be forced to understand certain things. The rain is going to fall down too hard. And the only way for her to stop it is for her to accept that she needs the man, and for the man to accept that he needs the most high. But that's a whole nother conversation for another day.
Some of the women do get it done for the men, of course, because a lot of the women that I know that has got it done, they get it done because they want to start an OnlyFans or something. So yeah, I can see.
Yes, brothers, yes. Having a fat ass, call it what it is it is a revenue stream. It is a source of income. You will have a consistent, source of income. You will have a stable income and revenue stream coming in if you got a big booty and you know how to move it. You you don't even have to do any adult film scenes. You don't even have to be an exotic dancer. You just have to know how to take your pictures at the right angle, at the right position, and have a sexual energy, essence, and aura about yourself. If you have those things, you can make millions of dollars just looking cute, just being attractive. It's a lot of women making money just off of their bodies. So, of course, that's an investment for some of these women. And understand something, brothers, those women are what you call harlots. Those are women that you call HOEs, not to be taken serious.
For the man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they get it for the men, but it's a percentage of the women that get it for themselves.
For them percentage of women that get it for themselves.
That's what they tell themselves. That's what they tell themselves. It's like a person going to the gym saying, I'm going to the gym for me. Absolutely. That's what you tell yourself, but you're also going to the gym because you want to be attractive to the opposite sex. Sometimes you as a man, you're going to the gym because you want your physicality to be on par with other men's physicality so that a man cannot dominate you in the event that you find yourself in a physical altercation.
If men didn't exist on this earth, do you think that they would still go get a BBL?
Yes. Yeah.
For what? What's the purpose?
There would be no purpose. There would be no reason. The reason why why it's not good that man dwells alone, because man without a woman, I mean, probably won't even wash his ass half the time. Just keeping it a stack. Most men have openly admitted to saying this. I probably wouldn't even bathe half the time if it wasn't for women. Niggas would be walking around here funky as hell. Calling it what it is.
I mean, okay, so I want to get a breast reduction. I'm doing it for myself.
But that's a reduction.
You getting a breast reduction is directly correlated with your health. A lot of women get breast reductions because their breasts, they sag real low. Their breasts are suspended in the air. They hang low and it starts to hurt. They start to have shoulder problems, collarbone problems, because a lot of women, their breasts are too big. Imagine your titties being so big, you got to get them shrunk down. There's a lot of women out here like that. So brothers, if you messing with a woman that got real big breasts, just know as she gets older, she's going to start having problems unless she's able to get those things to perk up and start doing some push-ups and stuff like that to make her shoulders stronger, which most women are not doing.
That's also for you. You probably going through pain. If you have big breasts, women, they back hurt.
But honestly, if I was to get a BBL though, I would get.
Yes, brothers. Most women, their back hurts. And the mind-boggling thing about it is women have all these aches and pains on their bodies, brothers. You have to be ready for that if you're in a relationship with a woman. And I say that because for some reason, women have all these aches and pains, and most of them are not that physically active. So their physical pain is coming from them sitting on their behind all day, sitting on their ass all day, not stretching, not going to the gym, not being physically active, not having motion physically in their life, and not taking their health serious enough. And a lot of these women, once again, are very overweight. A lot of people in America are overweight. There's an obese culture in America. There are people that eat hot flamings on a day-to-day basis. Me personally, hot flamings make my stomach hurt. I don't eat hot flamings. But there are people that eat hot flamings as if that's food. Hot flamings are not food. You know, if you're a so-called black person, you probably grew up eating hot fries and hot flamings, stuff like that. But in general, that stuff is not real food. It's just, it's some kind of chemical concoction that they're calling food and sell it as food. And taste has a very good flavor to
it. For myself.
So what will be the reason?
For myself, because not for no man.
Yes, but anyway, brothers, that's the end of that video. Once again, BBL culture speaks to a much larger issue, brothers. Really, women are supposed to be covered up, not supposed to be walking around with their breast out, walking around with their ass out. If your woman walks around with her ass out and her breast out, you need to correct that. And if she is not making strides towards correcting that, you're going to have to strongly consider cutting that woman off. If a woman is posting provocative pictures online, she needs to put that to an end and a halt immediately. Because if she doesn't, that means that's Instagram's girl, not yours. And most of y'all are the side dude. Instagram, like Kanye West said, Instagram got your bitch. Instagram got your bitch. Like Kanye West said it, he said it best. Instagram got your girl. Most of y'all don't have your girl. But anyways, brothers, I'm gonna go ahead and sign out of this. I think we get the